Here's certain things that people still do in this 2025. I'm like, why are you guys still doing that? Why are you still doing that? So in this video, we're going to be talking things you need to leave behind in this year 2025 and don't carry into the new year 2026. Hi, in case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tosi. On here I do videos on self-improvement, self-development, and everything nice. And in case you've been here before, you already know you are welcome back, Mary G. I'm so happy to have you here once again. So guys, without further ado, let's get into the video. The first habit that you need to leave in 2025 is overspending. Yes, you didn't see this coming. I know you didn't, but I'm here to tell you. You need to stop to overspend. Some things you don't need them. You actually don't need it. You do not need it. Ever since I started working on how I spend money, like my money management, I started to tell myself something. I don't need it, right? Recently, I was telling myself on how I would like to get myself new shoes, right? How I will want to get like a sneakers. I love to wear sneakers. I really love sneakers normally, but I don't have any at this point. And one of the reasons why I don't have it is because I hardly go out. So I thought, why will I have it? I'll just leave it there. I'll not be wearing it. Do you understand? So over the years, I've told myself I don't need it because I don't go out. Then I was like, you know what? I think I need another silver shoe. I need a silver shoe and a gold shoe. And I was telling myself that I have a functioning silver shoe. Why do I want to buy another one? Once I know that I have something, I tell to myself, for now, to see, you do not need it, right? So you need to not overspend in the new year. There's no reason why you are buying some things in different colors. It's okay if you like a bag and you want it in different colors, it's okay. But if you notice that, I'm really sorry, my face is itching. And if you notice that you don't need it, don't always tell yourself, I don't need it. I have one I can be managing, or I have one that I still manage. I have one that is still working perfectly fine. I don't need it. Yeah, you don't need it. So you don't need to overspend. You're trying to spend so people can see that, oh, you have money. You are still impressing in 2025. You need to stop it though. Don't impress anybody. Don't spend money because you want people to know that you have money. Don't do things because you want people to know, because you want to show off. Nobody really cares like that. Yeah, some people might say, oh, he has money or she has money, that's why she's doing this. But after that, what now happens? They move on with their life. So why do you want to spend to impress anybody? In this year, you need to leave overspending. You need to drop it. If not for anything, think about your kids in the future. If not for anything, think about the generation that is coming after you. What do you want to leave for them, right? So don't overspend in the new year. If you don't need something, don't buy it. Think about it so many times. If you need something, think about it so many times. Give yourself at least two reasons why you must have that thing before you buy it. Don't buy things because you want people to see that you have that thing. Don't buy things because you want to be on the good side of people, except maybe it's business, right? And you have to patronize someone because whatever it might be, except that. But without that, please save your money and buy properties or something. Just buy something that is very, very useful over time and stop overspending. The next habit you need to stop is being clumsy. Clumsiness, if there's a word like that. You need to stop being clumsy. You need to be organized. There is no reason why you're an adult and you're just all over the place. Why? Now I know that there are some people, well, the type A people or another type, I don't know, but I know that I think they're called type A on TikTok, and I don't know about Instagram, but I know on TikTok they are type A, this type B. Type A are the ones that are organized, type B and people that are not really organized, right? There is no reason why you are not organized. You're just clumsy. Why are you just clumsy? That is an habit that you need to work on. Now, being organized will save you so many stress. It will save you to stop overthinking. It will save you to have a clean space. It will save you in every single thing that you do. It will save you to plan. Actually, plan your entire life, plan so many things. So you don't need to be clumsy. It's actually an habit that you actually need to cut out and do better, in 2026. The habit of talking yourself out of opportunities. If you're new here, I always try as much as possible to talk about being confident, being bold on my channel here. And it's just something that I actually promote, right? You need to put yourself out there. In as much as I'm saying this, I'm also saying it to myself, right? So it's always very important to drop that habit in 2025 and not take it to 2026. Don't always talk yourself out of opportunities. Now there's an opportunity or there's an opening or something and you're like, ah no, it's not me they're looking for there. If they're not looking for you, who else do you think they're looking for them? Don't you challenge yourself sometimes? Try to challenge yourself and say, you know what, this thing it's not looking like I'm gonna get it, but you know what, I'm gonna try to get it. That's one step. Don't always talk yourself out of opportunities. Now I know it is very easy for us, especially in this world where there's always a class for everything. People are always like, oh, is this people that do these certain things? It's people like this that do certain things, that do these things, and people like this can do this type of thing, right? But it's always very important to always challenge yourself. Stop talking yourself out of anything. Oh, I'm not doing this. Oh, I can't do this. It's not my type. They're looking for there. They're finding you there. Yeah, but you are not there. So how will you get the opportunity? Do you understand what I'm saying? So try as much as possible to push yourself more in 2026. Now, this is for everybody, including me. Try as much as possible to be better. If there's anything you have in your mind, that position, that work position, that promotion, that new place that you want to work at, or that business or something that you know that you've always had at the back of your mind that you want to do, please go for that thing. You never know. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? They won't give you the job, or you won't get it right, or maybe something you feel at it, but the thing is you tried and you never gave yourself the negative talk that you are not going to do it. You need to always try to push yourself to do more of anything that you do, no matter how simple or how small that step is. Try as much as possible to stop talking yourself out of anything or any opportunity. This kind of come out from the other one, which is being too hard on yourself. A lot of us are just too hard on ourselves. We want to do better. We want to be great. We want to have more money. Of course, we all want more money. We want to do this, we want to do that. People my age are doing this, people my age are doing that. In as much as this is something that I personally feel like everybody goes through it, I do too, right? Because I mean, I'm human. It's something that I've come to notice and understand that we kind of put so much pressure on ourselves to be better, of course, or but to do certain things that if you look at it low key, you are like, so what was the essence of me being desperate for this thing? What was the essence of me being putting too much pressure on myself on this thing? We need to calm down with the way we are always putting pressure on ourselves on certain things, right? Which is very, I would say, very valid, right? When you push yourself to do things, but being hard on yourself when you try to get something and you don't get it, you just feel like the worst person on earth. It doesn't work that way. If you feel like you're the worst person on earth for not getting certain things or for not doing things that you feel like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing at this age, or I'm supposed to be doing, please, how will you pick yourself back up to continue to do that thing or do that thing over and over again? And this is something that this particular tip is a tip that I feel like has really helped me, so far over time with putting, I really don't know what's scratching on my face. We putting too much pressure on myself, which is having plans. Now, a lot of us are very rigid with our plan, and which I understand, right? We're very rigid. We feel like if I want to get this thing, this is the one way I have to get it. If I don't get it this one way, I can't get it. But the funny part about how life can play out sometimes is, yes, that's the goal, but there are other ways you can get that same goal. So why don't you try the other way? Now I know that sometimes the other way might not be the best option, but why don't you just give it a try, right? You never know what can happen by doing those things the other way, right? So this is a particular tip that has really helped me if I'm trying to get something, I'm trying to achieve something. I'm just like, you know what other plan can I have to get this thing? What other thing can I do to get this thing? You know what? I'm just going to do it this way. And sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't mean that it's the end of your life. It doesn't make you feel worthless. It doesn't make you worthless. It doesn't make you feel like there's nothing ever you can do in this world. No, it doesn't. The fact that you don't get a certain thing shouldn't define you. Do you understand? So that habit, drop it in this 2025. Stop being hard on yourself. There are sometimes I tell myself, and I think I've lived my life for a while that way, which is I cannot come and kill myself. Because to be honest, I can't do more than what I've done, and I can't do more than what I'm supposed to do. This is where my strength has gotten me to. You know what? I don't try. So you need to know how not to put too much pressure on yourself. So what is winging your life in 2025? You still wing your life. There's no plan, there's no structure, nothing. You're just living the day as it comes. Now, I know that if you want to be easy on yourself and all that, you live the day as it comes, but with a plan, but with structure. You can't just be waking up every day and you be telling yourself, this is what it is, I will just leave it like this. No, you need a plan. You need a plan. You need a structure for your life. Do you have something you're aiming at? Do you have something that you want to do that you've always wanted to do? Do you have a goal? No matter how small that goal is, it needs structure. So you need to know what to do to achieve that goal every day. Do you understand? You cannot be winging your life. Anything that happens today happen, anything that happen next week happen, anything that happen next month happen. Yes, I know that life can actually give you like a very different ride, right? But you always have to have structure. It will help you to know how to live life with balance, if that make any sense. Having structure, knowing what you want for your life every year. You have something in mind that you want to achieve every year. So everything you do is structured to that goal. Do you understand? So I don't know how people do it and you just wing your year. Why are you doing that? You just wing your year, you just live your life. Oh, this what happened this year. Yeah, okay, on to the next. And you keep doing that year in, year out, year in, year out, year after year. And don't you think you are just on survival mode? Don't you think you are just living for nothing, if I'm being honest? Right? So if you are one of those people that just wing their life, anything that happen today happen, it's that time you stop living your life like that, right? Have a goal. It doesn't have to be anything big. I think the word goal is always sounding very big, but have a plan. Just have something you look forward to. It doesn't have to be big, just something that you know that next year, this is how I picture my life next year. I'm going to be working back to back on certain things, on this particular thing. That's a structure. It will help you to know how to live your life. As we've come to the end of this video, please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Please give me a comment in my comment section. In fact, can you guys just give me like topics you would like me to speak on? I really, 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 really appreciate it. If it's not subscribed, please subscribe and join the family. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.